Hi friends, it's Mrs. Droning. This week in Reading Workshop, we're going to be studying the characters in our fiction stories. We're going to be thinking about who is in our story, what is that character saying, what are they doing, what do they like, and maybe even what do they dislike. I chose the story Gilbert and the Lost Tooth. I'm going to read the first chapter to you called The Wiggles, and then I'm going to stop at the end and think about some of those important pieces. Chapter 1, The Wiggles. Gilbert had a loose tooth. It wiggled during spelling, it wobbled when he walked, and it hurt when he bit into his sandwich. Maybe it will fall out today, Patty said. Don't forget to put it under your pillow if it does. Patty smiled. She had a big window in her mouth. Frank and Margaret had windows too. Louis didn't have a window in his mouth. Louis didn't even have a loose tooth. He didn't want to hear about teeth. He wanted to play kickball. Gilbert, Louis shouted, it's your turn. Stop playing with your tooth and kick the ball. Gilbert kicked, but he missed and fell on his bottom. Uh-oh, he said, holding his mouth. My tooth came out. Patty said, yay, Gilbert. Now the tooth fairy will come. Louis didn't say yay. He said, Gilbert, stop playing with your tooth and kick the ball. Gilbert put the tooth into his pocket. Then he kicked the ball and made a run. Everyone said yay, except Louis. When the bell rang, Louis picked up the kickball. He picked up the soccer ball. He picked up the baseball. And he picked up something small and white. So as I was reading, friends, I was thinking about who the character was. Well, Gilbert is the main character, and he has a loose tooth. He likes to play kickball, and he definitely likes wiggly teeth. He's very excited for that tooth to fall out. He goes to kick the ball and falls on his bottom. His tooth falls out. He tells his friends, my tooth fell out. And he decides to put it into his pocket. Today, when you are reading your fiction story, you may decide to jot down some of these important pieces. Who, what is your character saying, doing, what do they like or dislike, or you may just choose to tell them across your fingers after you read. Have a great time going adventures with your characters in your fiction books.